Nerdrotic.com.
Okay, I'm scruffy looking and I don't care. We need to get to this. So again, I am rereading all of the super chats up until a certain point where X-Ray Girl started in and she could start plucking out all the ones that I missed for a proper square out. This is going to take some time, but we are not leaving a super chat or a donation behind, and they deserve their time. And all of these questions will be answered to the best of my ability. We are going to try something a little fun with the next one. You may like it, you may not. But in the next few days at an undisclosed time, I will be taking a bit of a vacation to go look at some houses. So while Mrs. Nerdrotic and I are on the road, she will be reading me questions and I will be answering them. We'll try to do our best to reduce road noise. I think lav mics should help, and it could be a complete disaster, but I thought it sounded like a good idea, so we're going to try it in the future. Unfortunately, no time for toxic mailbag on this one. I don't think. I don't want to make any promises. All right, so we're going to get going, and if there's time, there's time. We have a great Friday Night Tights set up for you today. Of course, we have the lads, the Mad Lads, and our guests are Nick Rekieta from Rekieta Law and Chrissy Meyer from the Chrissy Meyer Podcast and Compound Media. Now to the questions, and we left off with, I think it was High Q. Yes, it was. Darth Mick for $5. Hypocrite in ancient Greek. It literally means one who wears a mask, and having two faces, and actors are hypocrites by definition. Yes, they are professional liars. You are correct. Selva for $7. They think the pendulum won't swing because they're trying their best to rig the rest of society's mechanisms. So we'll see. Well, it's pretty easy when everyone's in lockdown. But they can't do that forever. And I know people have been saying that, but apparently there's a lot of people who are down with this. But the longer it goes, the worse it's going to get. I think Az told me they were thinking about locking the UK down another 6 months. Oh, man, be safe in the UK. Okay, everyone. All of my beautiful British viewers and listeners, my friends. Alt-Shift-M for $5. I tried to tell people it wasn't going to work as I live in a town that defunded their police through severe budget cuts. 3 guesses what happened. Oh, we got some data. Well, I don't know if it was today, but I watched an Outkick the Coverage video on Twitter. Murder rates have gone up 30% in the top 34 American cities. That's including peaceful cities like San Diego that I'm in. San Diego's murders used to always be under 10. And I'm not kidding. We have with like 10 murders a year. Where cities like Oakland regularly had 100. It's getting bad. Glib facsimile for $5. Before this is over, they will own and destroy the memory of every single commercially owned story you can think of. Abuse you with nostalgia and canon. There was a story that if I have time, and that's why I'm trying to rush with everything, I kind of got to make a video on it. So if I don't make it in the morning before Friday Night Tights, and we'll certainly discuss it on Friday Night Tights, I'll make a video for Saturday. BBC America put up a tweet about John Smith. If you're a Doctor Who fan, there's an episode called Human Nature, Family of Blood. It's a classic David Tennant 10th Doctor episode. And basically it's about the Doctor disguising himself as a human in the early 1900s, right before World War I in England. And they portrayed this John Smith character as an accurate academic at that time, which certainly there was some racist overtones because they were trying to portray it correctly while not portraying the human being as a bad guy. They were portraying him, the Time Lord, as a very fallible human being. Well, a few people on Twitter got upset about this, claiming they're Doctor Who fans, and BBC America deleted the tweet of their own show, which now you just gaslit and you just fan the flames, and now they're going to come after that episode and other episodes, and they're not going to stop until these corporations say no or they don't exist. And the fucked up thing is they sell out us every time they do that, and they continue it. And, thank you, fucking Disney. Fucking thank you. Disney does something like that, makes it okay for all the other corporations to do something. And they're being fucking cowards, and they're ending themselves. They're fucking ending themselves. They will not stop until you are gone. You fucking morons. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off about this one. Digby Strawbridge for £10. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. He doesn't say anything. Or she. Cheddar for £10. Greetings from Germany. First, I love your work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Second, how long do you think big entertainment biz are going to be able to financially sustain their politics? # go woke, go broke. Another couple of years. They've had a lot of government assistance, Cheddar. I'm sure you're familiar with it. In Europe, you're very familiar with government assistance going to insane places. Well, we don't do it as much here, but we're catching up to you. We're doing our best. Noto A for $10. Cancel Disney Plus. I'm sorry, Cheddar. Thank you again for the super chat and hail to Germany. Noto A for $10. Cancel Disney Plus yesterday. Good. Live 30 minutes from Disney World and won't ever attend a park again. Good. Go to Universal. Go to Coral Castle. Go somewhere else. Fuck Disney. It's not that great of a company. Sure, Disneyland was great. Disneyland is charming. I've never been to Disney World. I like the smallness and compactness of Disney World. It makes everything extra charming, and I had some great times there. I've also been kicked out there. I've had fights with security. Won a fight with a security guard there when I was 16. Beat the shit out of this guy. I feel bad about it now. But yeah, I had good memories. Good memories. Getting loaded. And going there with my son for the first time. And then my next son, both of my sons, but I was thinking my oldest son for the first time. He was just blown away. And my younger son, it's not that impressed. He liked other things better. He wasn't that impressed. He doesn't like the rides. But yeah, easy to say goodbye after they treat you guys like this, right? John Wayne for $19.99. Reach out to Bill Whittle and maybe have him on Friday Night Tights. I know he watches you and Doomcock and mentioned y'all on his show. Whoa. He is working on his own independent sci-fi project. Yeah, I will, John. Absolutely. I had no idea. That is so cool. You guys always have our back. John Wayne, hail to you, good sir. Great American John Wayne. Bill Whittle. I got to remember that. Reja's World for $5. I found out Walmart has a deal with indie comics company called Allegiance Arts. Do you read their books like Red Rooster? No, I would. I would have. But quite frankly, it was a crowdfunding campaign, which I back all of these independent crowdfunding campaigns initially. I back them Like, I support it. I support independent creators. I want this to happen more. I don't put my money behind all of them, and I'm glad I didn't on that one, because they made a deal with Walmart, and Walmart got the books before the backers did. I understand making the deal with Walmart, but you got to take care of your people. Now, granted, I don't know every aspect of it, and listen, I hope it's doing well, because comics need to be in other places. You just need to take care of your backers first. I don't think I'm going out on a limb by saying that. And yeah, we'll just leave it there. I've only seen the Brightwisers on live streams, and they seem like perfectly cool people. And maybe there's a logical explanation that I'm not aware of. So please feel free to correct me in the comments. I don't mean to throw shade on something I don't know 100% about. Okay. But the last time I checked, the backers didn't get the books. Walmart got the books before the backers. And I don't think that's very cool. Dan C for £5. It was indeed The Last Jedi, LOL. Accidentally appropriate. Thank you, Dan C. And I think it's sometimes on purposely appropriate. The great Douglas Nelson, what's up, for $5? Go check out his channel. It's late. The Nelson Report. Do you think D Plus can reach the 250 million subs it needs to be profitable in 2 years? Well, are we talking about 250 million real subs, or are we talking about Disney counting subs to pad shit? Because sure, yeah, I think if you give away Disney Plus free with Verizon, which millions of people have, yeah, I think you can count that. I think they can. But it's not just 250 million subs. They need to sustain it, Douglas, and you know this, for a certain amount of years to be profitable. They're going to need it. They're going to need it because Disney just delayed the MCU again. Scott Schofield for £5. People should sign up for the Daily Wire to support Gina Carano and her film, and creative people should consider seeking work with the Daily Wire. Yes, absolutely. And listen, Hollywood. My friends in Hollywood, I know some people out there watch who work in there peripherally. Stop wasting your creativity for a giant corporation where the best you could be is a cog in their machine. What did you go to Hollywood for? You went there to make film, to edit, to do your own thing, to be creative. I went to Hollywood. I tried it, and I recognized quickly within 2 years that what I really wanted to do there, I couldn't do. And I wanted to edit. I don't toot my own horn too much. I try to do it as little as possible as a YouTuber. Okay, I try. Not perfect. I'm a pretty decent editor. I'm slow, but I'm a pretty decent editor. I can make something out of nothing. I helped a couple of friends with some reality shows, and I've helped a friend with a real TV show, House, and I was working my way up. But when I saw what editing was, I mean, actually the most exciting editing was done in reality TV because you were making something out of nothing. But as far as, editing professionally, it looks great on your resume. It wouldn't have satisfied me creatively. Just saying that, considering how long I would have had to wait and how little I was getting paid. And I also didn't like the inter-office politics of Hollywood. I would have probably ended up in jail or something. I would have lost my temper, gotten in a fight. Because, man, people are horrible there. They can be horrible. And they can be really cool. I met some very cool people. But, yeah, I recognized that it wasn't a good place for me. It just wasn't a good place for me. So I got out. And went back to, selling comics, something I loved. Oh. And then this happened. And it's so weird how life works out. I went to school to do that editing thing. Didn't work out, but that skill set led to this. It's crazy. Not another dime. Thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate it. And my brother is a normie. Won't watch Clone Wars because it's a cartoon. Likes the sequel trilogy because things explode. He is a visual fan, not a lore fan. Yeah, and that's, again, we have to fight for the hearts and minds of the normie. If you like things for explosions and stuff, I'm not going to get on your case about that. No, there's a lot of people who say they like Star Wars because Luke Skywalker drank titty milk, which means you were never a fucking fan. You were a fucking, you're a hacktivist, you're a faketivist, you're a slacktivist, you're a fake geek. Roger Haynes for $1.99 Canadian. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Rupert Patterson for $14.99. What is unforgivable is Disney forcing their nonsense on to literally everyone. If they want to leap into the abyss, fine. Let them. I ain't leaping. Don't do it. No, don't follow. And they're feeling the repercussions, folks. They're feeling the repercussions. Malcolm Fuller for £2. You're in a better place now. Keep the good fight. Thank you. I'm with you guys. I'm in the best place I can be. I am surrounded by, I got a great family who loves me. And I've got you guys. And we've got something worth fighting for that is always been bigger than just the entertainment. Retrofraction for $4.99. Just wanted to say keep it up, and I will. I promise you I will. And you too. You too. Thank you. Dice Man 69 for $4.99. Gary, make sure you use the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor so that people can't sue you, LOL. Oh, I don't know. Oh, was I talking about Disney stock? Yeah. I'm a dummy. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an idiot with a microphone, and I only own stock in one company, and it was by accident, and that's Tesla. And when I quit Tesla and just started this channel, which was a big risk at the time because the channel wasn't making enough money to live off of. But my wife, owned a business, so she was my sugar mama for a little while. But I did go try to liquidate my stock, to get some money, and I didn't follow through with the process. So I still have some Tesla stock hanging out there somewhere, and man, am I glad I didn't follow through. It's been great. But no, I am not a financial advisor, but I invest in old comic books and land. That's what I do. Have you heard when Lucifer will continue on Netflix? I think season 6 is shot. I think it's shot, and it will be out like this year. That's what I thought. I could be wrong. Mrs. Nerdrotic loves that show. Dr. Essex, thank you for the 5 Canadian pesos. Dark Moonlight Entertainment for $4.99. How long till the cast of Firefly, Dollhouse, and the Avengers jump on the cancel Joss Whedon train? I say next week. It already happened. Not a lot of David Boreanaz kind of jumped on that train. Brown Gaijin for $2. A little off topic, but Parler is back. It is back. Oh yeah, it's been back for a while, and I post on it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It sucks what happened. We let a lot of shit happen over the last 2 months that we cannot let happen again. But once it's happened once, it's harder to stop. Ego rules the roost. Hollywood's egos informed by their adherence to the religion of identity politics instead of a real religion or accomplishment. Nathaniel T. Miller for $5. Indeed. Accomplishment can be an elixir for life, and it could be the slightest accomplishment. That's why, my biggest problem is I set too many goals for myself. But and I don't hit them all. But yeah, the littlest things, that accomplishment, that's your day at work, and a lot of people have not had that. So yeah, they adhere to that religion of identity politics because it gives them a little shot of adrenaline because they think they're heroes. They think they're superheroes when they're just lost, lonely people who I try to have empathy for my fellow man and woman, but when you're out there trying to pull down Doctor Who tweets and ruin the show when you're not even a fan of the show, I'm not down for doxing, but we do need to start putting a face on cancel culture. Gary, what would be worse, having a sister in a whorehouse or a brother at Disney? Oh my God. That's one of those impossible questions. I would worry more about the brother at Disney, because the sister at the whorehouse is a conscious decision, and you know, I've got to back women whatever decision they make. No, it'd be terrible. It'd be terrible. I don't want my sister in a whorehouse. But a brother at Disney, I'd have to intervene on both of them. WG. How dare you ask me a question like that? But thank you for the $5. Nathaniel T. Miller for $5. Ego rules the roost. P. Bethulu for 10 Australian dollars. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Sith Cake for $5. Girlfriend bought me one of your t-shirts as a birthday gift. Love it. Great quality. Hail Nerdrotic. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. And show me a picture of it. Tweet me or tweet at Instagram, instagram.com/Nerdrotic. Mrs. Nerdrotic runs that one for 10 Australian dollars. P. Bethulu. You want to level the field against the core? Change the business law that applies to core to be people. Change that one law that was created, corporation, sorry. Why did I say core? That was created by America, and you change the world. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know enough about that. You could be right. I don't know, because a corporation is considered an individual here in some cases. So you would have to ask somebody who's got much more business knowledge. I know about small business, not about corporations, but thank you. YouTube will hit you for giving financial advice, Gary, says Nathaniel Larson for $5. I don't think I was, I don't remember giving financial advice. I don't, other than I don't believe in buying stocks. But Nathaniel, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for the $5. Jerry Rogers for $5. I wondered if Kathleen Kennedy fired Gina as a means to torpedo Jon Favreau. Well, Kathleen Kennedy can fire Jon Favreau whenever she wants. I don't know why she would want to torpedo something that saved her job. It saved her job. It's not doing anything that she can't control. She's the boss. Jon Favreau, if she's worried that Jon Favreau is going to get too much power, now if she did that to knock him down a peg, I don't know. I almost said something I wasn't supposed to say. There's things I know about the situation, but I can't say. But I know Jon Favreau's been awfully quiet. Mupersario D for £5. Or is it euros? I think it's pounds. Twitter is a joke. They suspended your account for so-called hate speech, yet allow thousands of half-wits to get on and try to ruin someone's career. Yep. Oh, yeah. I said the R word twice, and they suspended my account. They did for a little while, just 12 hours. Malcolm Fuller for £5. Imagine a world where every movie and TV series was streamed online by independent creators. That could happen. We're streaming online. Independent creators are streaming online every day. And we are the competition for Hollywood now in a lot of ways. $5 from Mark Miller. You ask why we fight. We fight those who would infect everything that is good with their substitute religion, wokeness, because sanity requires it of us. And I absolutely agree. Thank you, Mark. It was not a comparison. It was a warning. Steve Foley for $5. Yeah. As far as Gina Carano's analogy, yeah. And I said that in my video. I completely agree with you. Ryuke Kazuko for $2. Gina said it was so we can't say we did not. Gina said it so we can't see we did not see it coming. Not see it coming. There we go. Hale, any truth to the rumor that Gina and Ben Shapiro are going to work together? Yes, they are. Bruiser for $20. Thank you so much.
The Chicago Tribune, 19 people were hospitalized at a furry convention in Illinois.
I think they had to evacuate the building and everything. Sent the hotel guests along with convention attendees into the cold night, many still dressed in their furry costumes.
People are not happy.
Hi, I love Nintendo.
I left to have a quick masturbation.
It's the hotel.
Where are you going?
Contaminated.
Hey,
guests came back
come
inside
back
at 4 a.m.
You are suckling on the titty of access, and that titty is drying up.
Wait. The mother rhino is giving birth. Mommy!
Hey.
Cool! No, we have to get out of here!
If you think you can graduate from this school without kissing my cock, you are dead wrong.
Oh, well, what you fuck?
Move your head. Look at the size of that boy's head. Shh. I'm not kidding, it's like an orange on a toothpick. Shh, you're gonna give the boy a complex. Well, that's a huge noggin. It's a virtual planetoid. Has its own weather system. Heed! Move! He'll be crying himself to sleep tonight on his huge pillow.
Suckling on the titty of access, and that titty is drying up. Agram for $10 on the donation side. I think Tom McDonald sober would touch close to home for you, Gary. Keep rocking. You keep rocking, Agram. And yeah, we'll check it out. Polaris Sucks for $1. Hypocritical Socks of Crap. Only movie I would go see in the theaters would be an Iron Man Return, the real one, not the diversity quota one rumored, who's not even a man. Or at least I don't know. Whatever, maybe she's a tree. Riri Williams, yeah. Koczynski for $3. I kind of respect that the young journalist actually fessed up and admitted she made a mistake about Gina and reached out to you in your Twitter comments section. She should not have spread the false info about Gina, but at least she owned up to it. Yeah, that was Yellow Flash made a video on it, and I tweeted about it where a journalist said that Gina Carano started the hashtag cancel Disney Plus. I called her out on it. She took responsibility. Was it genuine? I have no idea, but at least she apologized. Sure. Yeah. Mollicott 63 for $2. Happy to send some love via direct donation. Rock on, you rock on, sir. Thank you for the $20 via PayPal through Streamlabs donations. Morality 124 for $9.99. With all this talk about recasting with Lucy Lawless, the Daily Wire should purchase the Xena Warrior Princess rights from Universal to do some co-op production with them and then remake the show with Gina Carano starring as Xena. Hell yeah. I would do that. I would watch that. I'd watch that. Phoenix Tangent for $5.99. Hail, Gary. Feeling warm again in Texas. Lost power for 24 hours, but I'm glad you delayed the nooner to today. Yes. And I had to do that this week as well because my internet was out. Oh, it's the Dr. 14 Blu-ray reviews for $13.96. Kathleen Kennedy is more talented than someone that got chucked out of 3 high schools. P.S. Kathleen Kennedy is not racist. The fandom menace is a sexist and racist because you lot hate Bree and Kathleen Kennedy and support Gina, who is an anti-masker Trump supporter and is anti-Semitic. Dr. 14 Blu-ray Reviews has been coming here for a long time, bringing in super chats like this, and he never disappoints. He never disappoints. Dr. 14 Blu-ray Reviews, again, you're completely wrong, but thank you for the $13.96. Saldrin, thank you for the $20. It says, hail, Gary. Hail, Gary. Okay. Hail back to you, sir. Hail back to you. Nathaniel T. Miller for $10. How's this? Make an analogy and you'll end up Gina Carano'd. Let's let the pearl-clutching, self-righteous, dunder-headed dimwits heads explode through shifting the paradigm without a clutch or a twist. Or a twist. Yes. Well, we try to flip the script on them every single day. And we've got so much work to do. Let's be real. Flicks by Cody for $5. I will always love Star Wars because what Disney is making never was and never will be Star Wars. There's been moments of hope. That's it. Their failure is complete and absolute and finite. And there's nothing Jon Favreau can do except make stuff that kind of looks like it, kind of feels like it. But until they start branching out in new areas without filling Star Wars with identity politics, which they won't do, it's a dead brand that will play to the hardcore Disney Star Wars base. That will erode over time, and it will never bring in the billions and billions and billions they want it to bring in. Hashtag Solo lost money. Random videos of no particular consequence for $5. Love the new guest on your mic. Boom. Yes, Gina Carano right there. Move over, Q. Awesome. Yes, she earned her place. And I have a loose figure of her on the Walls of Wonder, and I have a couple of them in package. Because I stand with Gina Carano and fuck Disney. Oh my God. Fuck Tom Brady. He's a snake. John Smith for $1.99. I have to disagree with you. I'm sorry. Thank you for the $1.99. But my wife is friends with Tom Brady's mom. That's right. She does Tom Brady's mom's hair. And my wife can attest that Tom Brady is the real deal. He's a genuine guy. He's a nice guy. And his parents are really good people. Fizzenthorpe for $10. Gary, the confused look you have when you're looking for your next super chat is the same look Gandalf had in Moria when he lost his way. Fizzenthorpe for $10. That's my resting face. Just confusion. Drugs are bad, okay? Oh my God, the thing that should not be for $10. Multiple Holocausts have happened since World War II. Stalin alone, 25 million. USSR, another 20 million. And China, first 10 million under Mao. Then another 20 million in the 70s. Now, Uyghur Muslims. Pol Pot, 2 million, etc., etc., etc. Pol Pot, yes. Pol Pot. It's a holiday in Cambodia where people dress in black. Peter Henson for $5. Is Mando going to stay a minor character? It looks that way. It looks that way because that's what he is right now. Max Santiago for $2. I told you, Gary, that Disney was not to be trusted. Max, I never did. And I agree with you. But, I mean, just speaking for myself, I didn't trust Disney. Hell no. They have done nothing. They have shown nothing. They have provided no evidence, no roadmap, not even a hint that they were going to change course. It's sometimes we're fans. We want to believe shit. We're positive. I say we as a group. Certain individuals saw the Luke Skywalker return for what it was. A last-minute decision that they shoehorned in there because they needed a way to stick the landing for that show. And they couldn't because their main character wasn't that interesting. Or, I'm sorry, their main character doesn't talk, Baby Yoda. And the guest star, the side character, wasn't that interesting, despite him taking off his mask a couple of times. Sparks1524 for $2. When you say I don't have to read it, you're saying I can read it. I just don't have to. Okay. So you don't have to read this. I just updated my channel to Sparks1524. I'm the same Nathaniel T. Miller who joined on last night with Doomcock and you. Excellent. And that's okay, Sparks1524. And you've been sticking around and we appreciate you being here. Glinsner for $2. Whedon sounds like Joe Biden's illegitimate son. He is. No, he's not. He's not. He's just a shithead. Manahar Rajan for $4.99. Thin-skinned people think words are violence. Glad we have guys like you who aren't offended by everything. No. Like I've said before, I fuck up all the time. Make fun of me. If you can smile at my expense, then job done. Job done. Oh my God, it'd be so exhausting to try to hold up this image of perfection all the time. Like, who's got time for that? Loki's, hey, what's up, Loki? Loki's Morning of Mischief for $5. Normies are starting to see. We stand and we fight. The horn of Helmhammerhand sounds in the deep. We hold. Thank you, brother, for leading the way. Well, thank you.
Yes. The horn of Helmhammerhand shall sound in the deep. One last time. Yes!
Phil Moore for $5. How's the old crypto portfolio doing? Hoping ADA goes to 5 to 10 myself. I have no idea what you just said. Cryptocurrency. I collect comics. Glisner for $2. Ewok is an anagram for woke. Enough said. Oh, you might be right there. Matthew Owen for £25. Hail, Gary. Love from the UK. Russell T. Davies has said that he thinks the BBC faces oblivion, which he's right. But the BBC's alternative to a TV license is rumored to be a £400 a month subscription. What are your thoughts? What? You mean 4, right? £4? Not 400. I wouldn't pay 4 pence for that. Yeah, the BBC is dead. Thanks for being the voice of reason in this back-ass world. Cheers. Stephen Yarnell for $4.99. I do my best. The fact that I'm the voice of reason shows how fucked up shit must be if people think I'm the voice of reason. And I appreciate it, but shit. Malcolm Fuller for £5. If the Ewoks were Wokies as intended, or it says Wokies. You mean Wookiees. I thought you were going to say Wokies. What we have now is Wokies. If they were Wookiees as intended, that would have made Jedi the best movie ever. Completely agree. I walked out of that movie going, I mean, I loved it, but I'm like, yeah, I was a little disappointed when I walked out of Jedi. When I walked out of Empire, my mind was blown. I'm like, what did they just do? Because it was so different. That's hard to convey because you have to be alive at that time. You have to have seen Star Wars at an age where you understand it and realize how different Empire was, how they didn't do that in movies. They didn't have your good guys lose, and they lost. And you're like, what? But it was good, and like half a Jedi is absolute genius. The Luke Vader stuff at the end was everything you wanted it to be. Han Solo was, it's like they almost didn't know what to do with him. Right? So, and Harrison Ford hammed him up, and yeah. I mean, we got to be honest about these things. It's still a great movie. Okay. All right, back to donations and reading. Well, you can see how reading these things can be difficult for a guy who was kicked out of 3 high schools, who's done copious amounts of dope in the 80s, a little bit in the 2000s too, during a relapse. Shout out to a great Bethesda rumor YouTube channel, Skullsy TV. They tried to cancel him because he was vocal about the Fallout mod and its use of underage kids. Well, good. If you are a Bethesda fan, you'll love him. All right, check him out. It says Polaris sucks for $2.38. Dickie D for $10. Hail Friday Night Tights. If you were tasked to produce the wokest Avengers style movie, which modern day woke characters in film and TV would you cast? Would it be who would be the villain? Who would be the director? Must be comprised of men and women. Wow, Nikki D. That's a hell of a question. The wokest Avengers? Well, I would say it would be... Are we talking MCU? Miss Marvel, Riri Williams, team led by Captain Marvel. You can throw Wasp in there and Shuri. And Monica Rambeau. And throw in Kat Denning. She can be the woman in the chair. And for good measure, Zendaya. I would have it directed by the director of Birds of Prey. I can't remember her name, and written by Jack Schaefer. Eric K for $5. I denounce everything and everyone in all existence and out of existence through all time. Thank you, Eric K. Thank you. I do as well. Alexander Kelly. I am a comic book normie, but Joker and Dark Knight are 2 of my favorite movies. They both depict a surreal version of the characters that is more realistic and are like Dostoevsky novels. The Joker is a mirror image of The Raven by Poe. Thoughts on this? I agree. I don't know much about Dostoevsky novels, but as far as The Raven, yeah. Quote The Raven nevermore. Love fucking Edgar Allan Poe. I read him every Halloween. Absent empathy. Please take a look at the shunning of Tony, Wiskoff. Publisher and editor of Baen Books by Worldcon, home of the Hugo Awards. An author puts it best here in a link that I can't go to. I would shed light on it, though. I would. Thank you for the $10, Christopher. Thank you. The Tweaky Kid. Hail, panel, and welcome, Lauren. Your dad's reviews are awesome. Awesome. Never thought I'd see my birth country of Canada be almost or equally bad as my current home in California. There's no difference. There's really no difference. Graham Paltikin. Gina deserved better. Yeah, she did. Thank you for the $1. She deserved better, and it's going to end up being better for her in the long run. Vigilante Williamson. I will not simp for Lauren Chen. The Mortal Kombat trailer is awesome, and I'm a man of my word. Enjoy this non-Google cash. Thank you, Vigilante Williamson. Thank you for the $10. I will. I'll put it to good use. This is from Finbar Hooley. Do you think Kathleen Kennedy, the root of Disney Star Wars problems, or just ahead of the Hydra that when she retires, she will be replaced by something far worse? If Star Wars went down in flames, what other IPs does Lucasfilm own? Indiana Jones, and that's it. And I think she's the head of a Hydra. I've said that. I think there's a lot of like-minded people at Disney Star Wars. Man of War 665 NOTB, which means the neighbor of the beast. Now, I always give Ryan a hard time, though it thought I would start off tonight with a compliment. Ryan, I really compliment you on your style of dress. One question, though. Do they sell men's clothes where you shop? Oh. I don't think that was a compliment. Thank you, Man of War. Ironcaster, $3. Who forgot to invite Chun-Li to Friday Night Tights? I did. Tracy Wilborn for $3. Gary, caught your Big Gay Al impression in the square up. Spot on, dude. I'm super. Thanks for asking. Yes, I can do a decent Big Gay Al. I'm super. Lance for $2. I heard a rumor you like to collect DVDs. Yes, and action figures. It's true. Pirate Tomsky for $10. Hail FNT, best show of the week. Keep doing the good work, peeps. Love from the UK. P.S. Snyder Cut looks lit. It was. I liked it. Finbar Hooley for $3. Welcome, Lauren. I love FMT, including new contender creators. Don't forget to water your jebs. I don't even know what that is. Finbar Hooley. I don't know what I just said. Brightest Day for $5. In Brightest Day and Blackest Night, no evil shall escape our sight. Make those that push the wokeness blight. Beware the hour of Friday Night Tights. Figured I'd bring back a classic for the new year. Hail FNT. Hail to you, Brightest Day for $5. Canal guzzles Jeremy's man juice for £5. Kennedy's Oscar video, fade in. Disney is proud to have WandaVision, an amazing black woman that can defy physics and that rightly says it's my truth. That's a great description. Brian Lewandowski for $10. It is time to look backwards. Then forwards when it comes to discovering new entertainment. Hey, is Az short for Osmosis, the superhero or villain that has the unique ability to get under anyone's skin? Oh. Ufe K for 59 Danish krona. Hail. Here's what was my next monthly fee for Disney Plus. I'd rather give it to you. Canceled my subscription. Oh, very good. I did as well. 200-watt studio for $5. Lauren Chen on Friday Night Tights is like having Princess Diana come to Animal House. Run, Lauren. Also, please marry me. Jeez. All right. Connor Doherty for £2. Don't forget to fade in, everyone. Fade in. HBG3 for $5. Monica Rambeau will be Black Captain Marvel just 10 times as bad. Reminds of Javisha Leslie replacing Ruby Rose on Batwoman. I still like the show, though. You do? How? Timothy Sullivan for $10. Thank you for the $5, but damn. Sold my Disney stock, canceled Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN. Wrote a polite FU letter to Iger. Alas, I fear this won't matter a whit. Cheer me up and tell me I did the right thing, please. Yeah, you did. You just got to fight a lot of the normies. I mean, they don't know or they don't care. Comfort is king in this country, and it's going to be the death of us all. Gary Walker for £1.49. Unless we fight it, which we're doing. Thank you for the donation. Super sticker. Jay Frazier, $3.60 for £5. Hail Friday Night Tights. Warning to Mike David of Red Bar Radio. This stream may contain balds, DVDs, and statues, and action figures. Lord Thundercock for $2.99. Fade in. Lucas Diaz Freitas for $5. I don't know. We'll just say pesos. Watching BlizzCon, but staying also here. Can't do without Friday Night Tights. Excellent. Thank you. Good choice. The Last King of Scotland for $5. RK, why does Superman 2 get a pass for the brutal and sadistic murder of 3 depowered Kryptonians, yet Man of Steel gets raked over the coals for Zod being killed. Well, we don't know if they die. We don't know if they're just imprisoned or not. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Last King of Scotland. I think the biggest criticism of Man of Steel is it's just a little too drabbish to some people. Yeah. The Opposition HQ for £2. Lauren, in your opinion, what is the West's worst threat? What is the West's worst threat? The West. Ajax Kit for $2. Can we get hashtag cancel Disney Plus trending during Friday Night Tights? I think we did, if it was the right day, if I believe correctly. Sparks 1524 for $5. Kathleen Kennedy, fade in. To a world where strong women are always preferred as long as they don't think for themselves. Welcome to Disney. Indeed. Indeed. The Dark Doctor for £5. Been working away, so been out of the loop, guys. Have any of you heard Tom McDonald's Fake Woke? We have, and we played it. We actually played it. Thank you for letting us know, though. We do appreciate that. Like, we don't catch everything. M. Samuel Platium. Sorry, $5. I have a question for all of the hosts. What software do you guys use to edit and produce your videos? Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. We did answer this question live. I'm reading a lot of stuff again because we didn't at this time have a producer. We do now, and it's going to take a while to catch things up, but we will. So yes, I use Camtasia. It's very simple. I am a professional editor. I was trained on Final Cut Pro, at Avid and Premiere. But I use just the simplest shit now because it's easier. Peppermint oil capsule for £2. Look for a letter in your P.O. box about this week. And I got it. It's right over there. It's right over there. Thank you. Nick Nero for $4.99. You're late again, LOL. I arrive exactly when I mean to, which is on a time of my choosing, depending on circumstances. Sean Connery versus Applesauce. Thank you for the 14 Danish krona. Jim the Skeptic for $5. Hail Friday, or Happy Friday. Hey, Gary, how about Henry Simmons for Al Simmons? We'd only have to change one letter on the monogram towels. Am I right? Yes, absolutely. All out of bubblegum for $5. Hail very end FNT crew. Gary, someone gave me a 1.13 kilogram of Starbucks whole bean coffee veranda blend. Just a month past the best date. Do you want it? All out of bubblegum will always take coffee. It doesn't spoil that badly. But sure, nothing for $2 New Zealand dollars, $2 Middle Earth dollars. Waiting. So real. Never done drugs. Where's the high? Well, you have to do drugs to get the high. Mr. Insanity, thank you for the 99-cent donation. I appreciate it. Cal G for $2. Hats versus no hats. I think I was wearing a hat that day. I was wearing a hat earlier in this recording. Then I'm not. Zage Z for $20. Fade in. Oh, I mean fade out. That's not right. Does anyone have the other set of cue cards? Oh, there it is. Insert commercial break. What's that, Lassie? Kathleen Kennedy stuck in a well again? Hashtag Cara Dune will not be forgotten, nor will Gina Carano. Jason Smoot for $20. The Among Us stream was amazing. I'm glad you liked it. I was terrible at it. Nicholas Horton for £5. Hail, Gary and panelists. There was another bit of wokeness in this week's WandaVision episode, and Agnes is Agatha Harkness all along. She is. We all knew that. Yes. Jaegerbomb 2 for $5. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday back then. And I'm stuck at work. Still less disappointed than I was after The Last Jedi. At least holding the wallet is saving us money. It is. It is. F equals fade in from Harry Nice Guy for £2. Yes. White Cis Mofo for $5. Hail Friday Night Tights crew. First super chat ever. Be gentle. Today is my birthday, another birthday, and it has been a while since I have been able to watch it live. Watch it all live. Excellent. Plumber's Butt Crack for 5 Canadian pesos. Fade in to the funniest guys on Friday night, and welcome to the beautiful Lauren Chen. One more time. Battle Him 63 for $5. Salutations and greetings to all the balds and the DVD collectors. Please know you are a menace to woke society. Hail to the lovely Lauren. Michael Plowman for $5. I'd like to thank the snowstorm for allowing me to be home from work and watch Friday Night Tights live. Oh, that's brilliant. Hail all. Hail Lauren. Hail chat. Hail to the chat. We love the chat. The chat is the best. They make the show. Slade Wilson for $2. Odin, cheese is meat, brother. Cheese is meat. And meat is murder. Meat is murder. I'm super. Cough 22M. I don't know if that's supposed to be a letters. Wouldn't you put 3? Like Coffeem or something like that? I don't know. For $2, slow the growth of Disney Plus subscribers. I think we did for a little bit. Anyway. Crazy Cat Guy, thank you for the $1.49 super sticker, which I know is an ice cream cone. Film Lars for 200 Danish krona. Long live the freedom fighters of Friday Night Tights. Hail, hail to you, Film Lars. Just a Kid from Brooklyn for $5. I gave up on Disney Plus and all Star Wars figures for Lent. It's going to be a lot more than 40 days, I can tell you that. Excellent. Excellent. WG for $5. What's the difference between meat and fish? When Ryan beats his fish, it dies. Oh, you barely earned that one. You almost got this. Almost. Darth Mick for $5. I hope I hit the right one, because I can't hear him. I hope I hit the right one. Zach Richmond for $5. Hey, guys. Oh, did I miss one? I just missed one. Back to Darth Mick for $5. On the contrary, I am fully willing to believe that 1,000 tweets counts as a large percentage of Twitter users these days. Maybe. Zach Richmond for $5. Hey, guys. Been looking forward to this all week. Hope everyone is staying safe. F the Oscars, F Lucasfilm, and F Kathleen Kennedy. Hashtag we love Gina Carano. Hell yeah. Cyrus Nightshade for $2. I am fully incited. I hope you are. Inciting erections, one erection at a time. Friday Night Tights. Still trying to find a phrase. How dare you, Ryan? LOL. Says Ryuke Kayazoku for $2. Mr. Millennium for $5. The woman, the myth, the legend. Welcome to the Toxic Brood. Miles Kinslow for $10. Hey, Nerdrotic, love your work. Why, thank you. Lauren, remember the big being ugly guy video? Well, he found a girlfriend, and it looks like is going strong. There is really hope. Hey, there's someone for everyone, except for SJWs. Blue North Bear for $5. Shekels to Ryan. Keep staying awesome. Yes. Indeed. Ryan's Ryan's a good boy. Baby boy is a good boy. Sarah Jane for £5. The other day you said how dull the mainstream interviewers are. I totally agree. Been wondering for so long how people find that drivel interesting. Yeah, do you remember a single interview from anyone? The only one I remember is when somebody, tries to lead with a question and Henry Cavill answers with that brilliant answer about toxic fandom that was at the beginning of my daily. Oh, I gotta post that. I gotta post that right after this clip. Sparks1524 for $5. My first Friday Night Tights, and I'm wearing jogging pants. Sorry, still need to get the tights. It's okay. It's okay. You're welcome. Kevin Ian Common for $5. Hail Friday Night Tights on the computer while I build fuzz pedals. Oh, what's that? All is right with the world. Hey, if it makes you happy, brother or sister, or it's a brother, Kevin. Good. Blue North Bear for $2. Fade in. Edward Maidment for $5. Nice to see Lauren. The guys are awesome, but it's good change. Increases the beauty of the bunch, but since you're one of 7, it's only up to 1.4 out of 10. Wait a minute. Az is beautiful. I resemble that remark. Douglas Allman, thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. He doesn't say anything, though. Silverman for £2. F Disney, Hollywood, I'm sailing the seven seas. As many. You're along as many? As with many. Stephen D for $4.99. I don't even think I said that right, but fuck it. I don't care. Hail Nerdrotic. Your channel is fantastic. Perry Chan is awesome. Raylos are weird, and FNT is keeping us sane through the lockdown. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Stephen. You keep me sane. I say that over and over again because I mean it. Michael Deich for $5. Just here for Ryan Rant, Black Robe, Gray Sky, and lightning bolts in the background. Unleash havoc on Hollywood, my man. He does. Mugskins, Kofifi for 2 Canadian pesos. UFC needs to come out with a Gina MMA doll figure. I think they will. That would be smart. That would be very smart. It would sell a lot. Lady Greenmaster for $10. Gina has, by simply being true to herself, forced Hollywood to show they're still the immoral, greedy, backstabbing in club they've always been. Can't wait to see her movie. Hashtag we love Gina Carano. Hail, yes, Lady Greenmaster. I totally agree with that sentiment. Kathleen Kennedy's 50-year-old fanboy for $5. No more Disney and no more Lucasfilm. Oh, Star Wars still rules. You guys rock, and you rock as well. Stainless Steel Rat for £2. Friday Night Tights is better than anything on Disney. Kudos, guys. That is good to hear. Okay, that's it for today. Please tune in to Friday Night Tights with Nick Rekieta and Chrissy Meyer. It should be a good one. If you are seeing this in the future, then you will see that Friday Night Tights episode right here on Nerdrotic Live. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a comment below, like and share. I appreciate it. Please make sure you are still subscribed. We will eventually get through all of these. And please look for it's an experimental Super Chat Square Up. Well, we'll have Mrs. Nerdrotic reading me Super Chats while I'm driving. It should be fun. Hopefully. And I will keep my eyes on the road. 10 and 2. No, I don't do 10 and 2. Freaking man. So see you on Friday Night Tights. Ciao.
Nerdrotic.com